I decided to keep playing because I can. Who's gonna stop me? No one. No one will stop me. Maybe Ness. Maybe if Ness wakes up and is like, "PC, get the fuck to bed," then maybe I'll be stopped. But for now, I can keep playing. Just woke up at 7 to head to class. Nice. Well, good morning. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hang on a second. All the trash here seems to have disturbed the undead. Keep the zombies from escaping the cemetery. Use your spray to push them back into the cribs. Good luck. I guess I just have to like. Well, if I don't get it, I bet I get penalized. Where's the trash can? There it is. We'll let him walk on his own for a little bit. Back you go. Boom. I am restored. It is such a profound sadness, but also be so beautiful. Hello, hello. It's your favorite chat sponge. I bet the weather is nice outside the virtual person when you're not allowed to experience the real world. We have another gift for you. Air freshener, you need to fill the air with a little freshness cloud. Trademark. Walk around, punch once display, fill the area with little clouds. I think this means I can go back and do the other levels now to 5 stars, hopefully. Only 4?
Hello.
Hi, Haru. Boing. Boing. Ah! Boing. 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 Oh, right, yes. Time to flavor my bookshelves. Why are you reflavoring bookshelves now? Because it makes them pink. I'm also going back and doing some rounds I've already done. That way I can get higher things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that one has all the stars possible now. Jason. Oh. I still like my rainbow overalls, though. Hey! Hey, Chop. Hi, Haru. Hang on, let me tab so that way I can actually see, I can actually hear you, Haru, because I've had Reddit playing this whole time. Hey, Haru. You're not speaking, Haru.
Oh, sorry. Hold on.
No, it's okay. I just wanted to make sure there was no mic issues.
I was trying to figure out my volume. Because I have the stream on. Sage, I gotta leave in a few minutes. Okay. Let me see. You can come outside for a few minutes. You're playing the cleaning game.
I am playing a cleaning game, yes.
Yeah. I like when you play the cleaning games.
Okay. I'll minimize Reddit so I can actually talk to you now that I have a person to talk with.
Mm-hmm. I am a person to talk with.
See, now we're at an airport, Haru.
Oh my god, we are.
Uh-oh. Ah!
Wait, what?
I got
Wait,
stuck.
what?
I just got stuck and then I flung myself somehow.
Okay. I need to put my shoes on and drive. Okay, I'm going to the zoo today, so I need these shoes instead of those.
You're gonna be leaving me, Haru?
I ain't leaving you yet. I'm gonna drive while in BC, like I always do.
Hooray!
PC.
Hang on, let me flavor the airport. Ooh, hot dogs. Let's make them tree flavored. Smoke. Anyways, yes, Haru?
You're gonna be mad at me.
Why am I gonna be mad at you?
So I have the kids today, right?
Yeah.
And because I'm starting later because we all decided to sleep in because we haven't slept in a few days, all of us. I'm probably gonna be going later.
Haru.
So there's
Haru.
a
Haru.
chance.
That wouldn't affect recordings in any way, would it? Because if it did,
Yes,
that
it
would be a
would.
problem, wouldn't it, Haru? Because we're recording a
Yes, but
series later that you can't be a part of, Haru. So
wait,
you're gonna
what?
end up doing nothing. We're doing CCCH today.
Oh.
For part of it.
Oh, and I wanna be there for the episodes that I can be there for.
But if you're not there... Oh my god, that's literally... Okay, no, it's fine. It just means I'll switch around when we're doing CCCH. It just means I'll do those CCCH recordings first. Because I can do that.
Okay.
I'll just switch it. So hopefully you'll be able to be there for the actual recordings you can be there for.
Yeah, I literally found out this morning because their mom messaged me when I was sleeping last night, and she was like, I hope this doesn't wake you, but we're starting at 10 and we're going until 5. And I'm like, oh great, so I'm gonna be late to recordings because it takes me an hour to get home.
Yeah, we'll do the other recordings first then. DC's chance of accidentally getting stuck in a game, 98.6%. Spoilers, Haru voices literally anyone upcoming in CCCH. Haru has outright been like, no, I'm not gonna audition for characters at all. Eventually I'll convince Haru to participate.
Be good boy, Sage. Be good boy, Kona. Love you.
I think I have a character specifically in mind that I think Haru will want, but that character isn't being made until much later.
Yeah.
And that is because the character is a king. God damn it, I did it again.
A what?
Ah! He's a king. We're gonna have a king.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Why does it smell in my car?
Or a prince. I haven't 100% decided what his title is. He's royalty.
Royalty. Hold on,
Bare
I need
minimum?
to shove you in my pocket real quick.
Oh no. Ah! Ah!
Are you struggling in my pocket?
A little hard to breathe in here.
Well, now you're out of my pocket. It's okay.
Thank God. This would establish an inevitable crossover with the hearts. This is true. That could be pretty good crossover, actually. It's not a bad idea.
What crossover?
When with CCCH and ALWH when we get the prince/king character.
Oh, that would be a good crossover. Ooh, I dropped you.
I stopped it while in midair. No, we have some concepts for future characters planned. Obviously there's the ones that are already on Toy House. Poppy has a sister we're introducing. Her name is Sophia. She's being worked on after Roselle, who's the next one we're designing. Which is a... Without giving spoilers, we'll call them a pseudo-love interest to, Hazel. They're not quite, but, it's complicated.
Yeah.
So that's... And Rosella's a Quokka. I can't remember what animal Sophia is at all, actually, to be honest. God damn it, it's the cat again. Oh my god, there's more than one cat.
There's more than one cat?
No!
Oh god.
Haru the cats.
Fight it. Fight the cats.
Oh wait, I can use my broom to brush trash into the trash can. Oh my god, that's so nice actually. I didn't know I could. I mean, I kind of knew I could do that, but like.
Alright, we gotta drive to go get breakfast and then go get the kids. Plugs in my phone. Okay.
Look at this little shit face.
Oh yeah, but no, I refuse to play characters for CCCH at the moment.
Yeah. I think once we get later down the road, I think that will change, but yeah.
Yeah.
The ones I'm really excited for actually is after we work on Sophia and Roselle. The next two we're working on are, I can't remember their names, but they're gonna be a superhero and a supervillain.
Oh.
And I'm very excited about those, because me and Ness are gonna be playing those.
Oh.
And I think we've decided they're both gay boys. They're either gay boys or they're straight. We haven't decided quite yet, I think.
They're either gay or straight.
But specifically gay boys.
Well,
because we got Luna and Eleanor.
Oh, yeah. Man, I'm gonna be biased over those characters then.
Oh?
Were you playing, and you and Ness playing the superhero and supervillain?
You like superhero and supervillain characters?
Yes.
You and Ness both. Can you guess which one I'll be playing?
The supervillain?
Of course. Obviously. I'm gonna be a bad boy.
Are you now?
I am. I'm a very bad boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna be very biased over those.
If you want more deep cuts for comics, once we get to making their designs and stuff, like, absolutely anyone is welcome to make costumes for any of the characters. I'm not going to be doing the actual contests anymore, because certain characters don't get a lot of attention, and unintentionally, I think it made some of the actors feel a little bad. And it's made me realize that I'm just going to avoid doing that by just not doing that at all. Just kind of for the better. But the, shall we say, the source material in which I was getting the concepts for them from, has more than enough as well. So I'm not super worried about that either. Because obviously I mentioned before that, like, the series takes inspo from a plethora of places. So there's that. We also have some solar designs for Oswald that we're gonna use for the hero and villain characters as well, because some of them were superhero based. and it felt only fitting to actually use them for the hero and villain duo. Oop. I almost sprayed that. Trying to spray the plant. What?
What?
I sprayed the cat.
Did you spray the cat?
I didn't mean to.
Am I skydiving for you?
No, you're fine right now.
Okay. I have my roof window open in my car because
Oh,
I
you can
wanted to
spray
air
the
out my
cat and it's a
car.
penalty. Yeah, it is a penalty. I didn't want to spray the cat though.
Oh
Now I feel bad. Feels bad, man. In the top left, yeah, there is a little note on the top left. Don't spray the cat. Morning, Em. Stream's going pretty good. I was just chatting about CCCH. I can reveal that I know the villain or the hero is a penguin.
Really?
Yeah. I can't remember what the villain
Oh my
is,
god.
though. I'm gonna be real. I do not remember what the villain is at all. I have a whole chat with stuff sorted out. I want you to know there's like 30 plus characters planned for this particular location.
Is it really?
Oh, the villain's a caribou. That's what it is.
Oh my god.
Yes. Okay. The villain's name is Havoc.
Oh, I like that name as well.
Isn't it? It's such a good bad guy name.
It really is.
And then the hero is named Honor. So Honor the penguin and Havoc the caribou.
I love those names.
I was so happy when we were sitting down trying to figure out a name for the villain, and just like I just saw Havoc and was like, "Oh, that's so good."
That is such a good name.
Freshen the air around the treasure chest. Bet. Are those coals? Oh. Hot coals. Hot coals.
Hot coals.
Can I put out the fire? Or can I brush the... Ooh. I figured out puzzle.
There's a puzzle?
Yeah, there was a puzzle. I figured it out.
Yippee.
Oh, it's only in the specific area. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Oh, you want me to go through the gate? Okay. I get the feeling if I step on that, I'm gonna get a penalty. Oh,
I think I left the house too early, but I don't know. I'm going for it. My seashells are rolling in my car.
oh, do I need to go over and get the lit stones and then bring them here? I see. Haha.
Is the whole level a puzzle?
Yeah, it's a puzzle to show me how to get. Like, I have to do the puzzle to get into the area where the main task is. See where the chest is.
Oh, I like that. That light didn't even stay green for a full minute.
There you go.
Yippee! That level literally looks like Legends of Zelda.
It does a bit, yeah. I can see it.
I like it.
Evil Flubber. It's Waluigi.
Wait, what?
One of the skins is Evil Plumber. That's Waluigi's
Oh,
colors.
what the heck?
You know how I know those are Waluigi's colors?
How?
Because earlier there was a skin called Plumber that's Marius colors.
Oh my god, was there really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god. Knockoff Mario characters.
What the heck kind of English is that? The moon. The moon?
Moon?
I'm cleaning
The moon?
the moon?
Oh, PC, I didn't know you cleaned the moon for a living.
Yeah, you know, just in my. I mean, I'm using the Joey PNG tuber, so if anyone's gonna be cleaning the moon, it would in fact be Joey.
That makes sense, honestly. That makes a lot of
Who
sense.
needs a spacesuit? Not me.
Can you jump? And if you jump...
Oh my
Oh my
god!
God.
Oh my god! I shouldn't have done that in the middle of while I was vacuuming trash. I can't tell if it's Wario or Waluigi without the rest of the outfit. Doesn't Waluigi have like purple colors? That's like yellow.
So.
Pretty sure it is Wario.
Wario is the yellow and purple.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Haru, I don't think you understand the gravity of the situation.
I like that one.
You see, I'm being forced to clean it.
I like those jokes so much. Those are good jokes.
And if I do, I might see you lunar rather than later. That was a pretty good one. I'm proud of myself for that one. That was good.
Oh my god.
Wario has both are purple for the body, while Luigi has almost black overalls, but that's missing from both. Shrug. I don't know. I felt like I remember it being yellow and purple for only Waluigi,
I
but I'd have to
thought
look it up.
Wario was yellow. Yeah.
I'd have to look it up. I don't know anything about fucking Mario.
Hold on, I got BRB and order food real quick.
I just Wario because there was Mario, and that's the opposite of that. And Waluigi is the opposite of Luigi, and it was not a Luigi outfit, so. Purple is shared, yeah, but it had yellow, so wouldn't that make a Wario then? Because Wario has the yellow. Well, Waluigi has navy blue and black isn't on in the costume. I don't know, man. I don't know anything about Mario characters. Like I said, I just know it said evil plumber, and the plumber outfit is Mario, so.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. What you getting for breakfast?
I got a chicken biscuit and hash browns and a sweet tea.
Yum, yum.
Alright, my sister and brother got McDonald's for breakfast this morning, so it triggered that in me.
Okay, but like McDonald's breakfasts are like pretty good though.
It for real is. I usually get because it's easier to go with, but I get their chicken biscuit or their sausage biscuit.
I get the sausage biscuit. That's my norm. It's usually like two sausage biscuits and then a frozen Coke.
Do you like do you put grape jelly on your sausage biscuits?
No. No.
I'm
not a weirdo.
Well, yeah. Okay, no, but it's good. It's really good.
Okay. Yes. I don't necessarily like sausages sweet though.
Okay, that's fair.
So I have had sweet sausages and I don't like the taste of them, so.
That is fair. My chicken biscuit.
Oh my god, I just realized that there's crud on top of the space stations.
Oh my god, is there really?
There is.
I should have got ketchup.
Also, now noticing that the party hat isn't canon colors. What? Where? Who? Eh?
What?
What do you mean the party hat isn't canon colors? Hello?
Wait, what? Wait, what was said?
Well, just that I noticed the party hat isn't canon colors. I'm so confused and scared.
I'm scared.
Did somebody fuck up a thumbnail? I tried really hard to make sure that the artists don't forget the party hat color owner has sorted off. I just thought about it, but PC might be cleaning Kyra's home away from the holiday house. Oh, I don't know why, but the traffic... I processed the silhouette of the traffic cone as a party hat. Oh, okay. I see what happened. Yeah, no, that's the traffic going on my head, not a party hat.
Oh.
I see what has occurred. God, that just made a mess. It's such a big mess. Little do we know, the traffic cone was the secret party hat all along. For real, for real. Alright, let's go find where this water one is. Alright, now just a little bit of goop to clean up and then it's done. Haru. One small step for cleaners. One giant leap for cleaner kind.
I love that.
Boom. No one can hear you clean in space. This is the achievement I just got. That's pretty funny. Oh, wait. Is space gonna... Oh my god, space is a person. Yes, yes, my surface is so clean. It glows. You can see my shine from Earth.
God almighty. The moon is alive.
I don't know if I like that. That's deeply concerning, to be honest.
I don't know if I like the fact that the moon and the other places you go, the actual buildings are alive.
Yeah, I don't know. I was very confused at first when that occurred for the first time. Superhero. Flamingo hat?
There's a flamingo hat?
No, I have to stay true. I have to stay true to my traffic cone hat. And I do not believe there is a single skin that I like more than the rainbow outfit. This is just encompasses who I am. I need about 800 more, and then I have all of my tools upgraded. Oh god. Okay, so I gotta go back and do the other ones. Oh my god, does that mean they watch us to sleep every night? That's a really creepy thought. Oh my god. Oh, wait. Okay, good. the water does nothing to the vases. So in
Oh.
this level, I have to not knock over the vases.
Oh.
Does the center not count as a plant? So to be really... I have to be really careful with what angle I'm at when I start using the vacuum.
Oh, does the vacuum not?
Because if I'm not careful, the vacuum tends to pull stuff towards me, including, breakable vases. Ooh! Don't be doing shit like that, please. Ooh.
Man, I'm out of sweet tea. I only got a small because I'm not supposed to be drinking tea, really, but I really wanted tea.
Wait, PC, you can use your broom to push the... Yes, I am aware I could use the broom to push the trash. That is what I'm supposed to be doing. Unfortunately, I am impatient. And that impatience is what is getting the better of me. Hey. 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 Whoa.
Okay, how long is it gonna take me to get to the house? It's only gonna take me 27 minutes. That's like, I guess I'm stopping at the park. Oh my god, the minutes are just going down. Yeah, I'll just stop at the park.
Okay, now I don't need to use the vacuum at all.
No vacuum. Do you like hash browns?
I used to. I never really was a fan of McDonald's hash browns as much.
I don't.
They're always, like, too greasy.
Yeah.
And I liked
got
mine with a
hash
bit of a
brown.
crunch, but honestly, hash browns have been, like, entirely ruined for me.
I got a hash brown today because I just wanted to see if my taste for them has changed, and it has not. I don't. They're not. They're not great to me. I only like certain places hash browns.
But my dad used to make hash browns.
Ugh.
So that kind of changed a lot of my opinions on that. Food is unfortunately a very big factor into my relationship with my father.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of foods I can't touch, but I used to be able to. Beep beep.
Beep beep.
Beep beep.
Beep beep beep. Beep 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 beep.
Definitely gonna get up here to get my bonus points. So, what counts as a plant here?
There's a plant.
Is a tree a plant? Nope.
Is a tree a plant? Are trees plants?
No. Trees are a tree.
Trees are trees?
Trees are trees. That's not a plant.
Wow.
You would know. Tell me about the difference between trees and plants. Harry, you work at a plant nursery. You should know.
Oh, God almighty, I'm not in work mode right now. I'm not in work mode at all.
Yeah, see, you gotta tell me how trees are actually different from plants, Haru. Because they're not. They're trees.
Well, trees have wood.
Mm.
Plants don't.
Mm. Good
trees
point.
are
Good
big.
point.
Trees are big.
Good point. Good point.
Trees are like big bushes.
No, but they're not. Because bushes are plants.
But they're not. Yeah, bushes are plants.
And trees are not plants. They're trees.
Yeah, trees are trees no matter what. They're a whole different category.
Oh! I almost just got ran over by a car.
And when somebody asks for plants, and then they're like, "Oh, I want the big plants that grow really big," and I'm like, "A tree?" And they're like, "Yes, yes, yes." Or when they're like, "I want a tree," and really it's a bush or a plant, I'm like, "Okay, well, okay, okay." I'll show
But
you
it's like
trees
you're
and
crazy.
bushes. You're crazy. You're insane.
Okay. Yes, plants do Haru. You say the equivalent that trees aren't animals. I like how chat's getting mad at you. No! God! Oh, I got hit by a car. I like how chat's getting mad at you like I'm not the one who said it first.
Oh, I know.
Chat's like, Haru, for shame!
My bad, chat. We at our plant nursery categorize trees differently from plants because they grow differently.
Because they're not
when
plants. They're trees.
They're trees. They're trees. And so when somebody asks for a plant, we're like, okay, you want something smaller, right? Because people get confused. They're like, we want a plant, but we want it really big. And I'm like, okay, do you want a tree? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, it's a tree. I tell you, it's a tree.
Trees are pants. Literally just anything that uses fluoride to photosynthesize is again, I am literally the one who is making the joke. I'm making a joke because the game wouldn't let me water the trees like it does with plants. So I was saying trees are plants. Chat. Chat, please. I'm the one who said it. Don't be mad at Art. I was making a joke based off the game not working. Chat, please, I beg. Forgive me, for I have sinned.
Really?
As a biologist, I am deeply upset. Good. Cry about it. Be something good to talk about in therapy. Because you might need it if that deeply offended you. Sorry, Joey's making me feel antagonistic towards chat. I'm using the Joey PNG tuber, so I have to be evil. And apparently that means I'm antagonistic towards chat. I got penalized. I'm so upset. I hope I still get the full stars, even though I was penalized. I'm gonna be so sad if I get blocked for that. Okay, -5 isn't bad. I'll take it. I gotta get 400. I'm having fun with this game. Thank you, Phil, for the money, by the way. It is greatly appreciated that you gave me monies so that I may partake in my hobby as the Grinch.
Wait, what?
Oh, I'm stealing Christmas.
Oh,
Haru, did you know you're dating the Grinch?
no, I didn't.
You know now.
Okay.
I'm gonna steal Christmas from all the little good boys and girls of Hoosville.
Don't steal everything from them.
I'm gonna steal all their joy. Because my heart is 2 times too small. That's why it beats at 150 miles per minute.
It's gotta keep up.
It's gotta keep up with the fact that it's too small. Oh no.
What was that sound?
I just killed Frosty.
You killed Frosty!
Oh my god, I killed Frosty.
Oh my god.
And I just got bonus points for it.
Did you really?
I did really just get bonus points for killing Frosty the Snowman.
Oh my god. I'm concerned. I'm concerned why that's bonus points.
That feels like it should be a penalty.
I know, right?
Oh my god, I am just stealing Christmas. Look at me. All the Christmas lights, they're gone. I'm even, like, stealing the snow.
You really are. You really have turned into the Grinch.
I'm literally stealing snow, Haru.
Oh my god.
Haru, am I a bad person?
No, because I still love you.
I'm stealing Christmas from children. Haru.
It's okay.
Let me flavor the remaining snow in Pine Tree. I don't feel good about myself.
Oh my god. The entire place is no longer decorated for Christmas.
I don't feel good about myself, man.
I don't blame you.
I stole Christmas. I killed Frost.
Oh my god.
I gotta tell Pie. I gotta admit my crimes.
You gotta admit your crimes. That's wild.
Guys, I killed. Oh wait. I think I can upgrade one of my tools now. Yeah. We'll upgrade the sprayer, I think. So, and then 3 more levels and I should have the air freshener. And then I gotta just get all the costumes.
Yeah. Wait, was there a plague doctor one?
No.
Oh, wait, what's that one that I saw then?
The mask?
Yeah.
Well, there's a Kitsune mask and then there's, Voorhees. The hockey mask.
Oh.
I can't remember what movie that is, but...
Oh, yes, I know what you're talking about.
The camp one.
Yeah. I want to go pet a alligator. Do you think I could go paint? Pet an alligator?
I mean, you didn't let me jump in the river with the alligators, so... Just let me swim, man.
Well,
It'll only be once. I'll only ever do it once. Come on. It's a one-time thing, Haru.
wow.
It would be. I don't think I'd be alive after that.
Oh boy. See, alligators are just swamp puppies. Crocodiles, on the other hand. Yeah, don't step 10 foot near them. Maybe even more.
One bathroom clean. Oh, wait. This is the girls? Okay, we'll flavor the girls' bathroom.
Flavor the girls' bathroom. Girls' bathrooms like to be flavored. I guess girls like their bathrooms flavored. Boys, on the other hand, I guess don't understand. Oh shoot, I should probably get gas today. That would be wise.
The girl's bathroom is just fucking glowing pink. You're gonna make me put some of it on the blue side. Ugh.
We're putting some on the boys' side?
It's gonna make me put some of the air pressure on the boys' side.
Oh jeez.
The boys probably need it, to be honest.
For real.
You have a brother. You could probably know what that's like.
I make no comment.
Would you like to know a fun PC lore?
Yeah.
I was a janitor.
Were
At some
you
point.
really?
Yeah. When I was in high school, I was homeschooled for a part of that. And when you hit the high schooler age, there were certain expectations to go hang out with the teenagers, but I hated doing that. So I actually volunteered to do janitorial for the co-op. Because then I was too busy to hang out with the other teenagers.
That's smart though.
So yeah, I volunteered as a janitor. I did some pretty heavy duty janitorial. And yeah. Which makes it really funny, all the jokes with M being like, oh, he who janitor. And I just sit in the corner being like,
I was a janitor.
yeah, that was me. I was a janitor once. Would I ever do it again? No.
No.
It's super labor intensive, and if you hadn't noticed, I kind of have a little bit in the way of broken bones.
Would you like to know a fun fact about me?
Okay, go for it.
So when I was in elementary school and middle school, my mom was the janitor at my preschool, where my grandma was the principal. And after school,
Jesus.
I would go and I was considered aftercare because, I mean, my mom and my grandma both were at the preschool. So my grandma would pick me up and she would take me back to the preschool. And I had several friends that were the same age group as me that went. And we, I got to hang out with the other kids for a while, but at certain points I would help with janitor work with my mom. Because I was a clingy child and my mom was like, no, fuck off. And at certain points, I would just try my best to work with the janitor stuff. That way I could stay with my mom.
Well, now.
And have the room. But yeah, no, janitor work is very labor intensive. My mom did it every day for several years, especially while she was going to college, because she had me before she went to college. And so she went back to college after I was old enough. And then worked as the janitor to get money. And my dad worked side jobs as well.
Sorry, the I don't know if you can see the fact that the girl sign is glowing pink.
Oh my god. They didn't make you spray the boy sign?
No, well, they did. I had to do 1 or 2 squirts, but I goaded the girl sign. Oh my god.
Oh my god. That's great.
Suddenly makes no sense why you play cleaning games. Yeah, kinda.
I find cleaning games satisfying.
Yeah. I've always been one for simulator type games.
Yeah.
And guess what? I have to solve puzzles here. Kara, you need to stop that right now.
What's Kayla doing?
Being a little bitch.
Well, of course. Oh no. But yeah, when I wasn't helping my mom clean, I brought my DS, and all the kids my age group would sit in the classroom, one of the classrooms with one of the teachers, and we would play Mario Kart like the entire time.
Nice.
It was great. At one point, we got to have like a free day because I was either in school all day or I was at the preschool. And at one point, we had access to the main like auditorium because it was a church as well. And at one point, my teacher took
So
us
you were in
there.
a private school or a public school? No, wait, it had to be private if it was at a church. That quite literally is the definition of a private school.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a private
You
school.
being private school makes a lot of sense.
I was in private schools.
Slash derogatory. Hello, the PNG is so adorable. Thank you. My friend Flicker made it for me. So it's one of my many, many characters.
It's Joey. We like Joey.
Bunny
Is
hop.
that what a private school is, though?
Private school is a school that isn't, like, publicly funded.
Oh.
They definitely do not allow public schools to be in churches, I can tell you that. That's close enough, right? Close enough.
Close enough.
My favorite kind of technically.
Yeah, no,
How many PNGers do you have at this point? I can check. If we want
a lot.
completed ones, I think, yeah, Joey technically counts. Although I need to actually mark Joey as unfinished because Joey has one more frame that hasn't been done yet. So if we count the unfinished ones, which I will, I have as of right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. I have 29. If we count only the finished ones, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I only have 12.
Well,
All religious schools have to be private because of the separation of church and state. Although Texas has passed laws that directly that directly violate that as a part of the Constitution. Yeah,
interesting.
but yeah, no. Any religious school has to be private school because it's unconstitutional.
Well, ours was religious because we went to chapel every day.
Oh yeah, then you were in a private school.
Yeah, we went to chapel every day after lunch, and then we would have nap time, and then my grandma and another older lady that I grew up with made the food for all the kids and us. Chapel was okay. My grandma led chapel, and that was fine. I didn't like all the sitting. But at one point in the auditorium area, the teacher took us and we got to take our shoes off, and she brought dodgeballs and stuff, and we played around, and then she turned on a movie on the giant screen. Oh my god, that was the best day of our lives right there.
But yeah, no,
That was
definitely.
the good stuff.
Definitely private school. I was in private school for my first 4 years. 4 years?
Were you?
Well, okay, so I was in a Montessori for pre-K, kindergarten, and first grade. Second
Yeah.
through fifth or fourth? I can't remember 100%. I was in a private school. Yeah, because I went to, it was second, third, fourth, and then fourth is where I switched over to being homeschooled.
Okay. I guess, private school all the way. Well, actually, I switched between private and charter because my main school when I hit elementary school was charter. And then but then of course I went to the preschool to learn things half the time as well, and then also stay there, and that was private. And then I went to then I went to another charter school where they were very strict with their stuff. Like we were, it was crazy. And then I moved on to public school in high school. And I don't know how I survived high school, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how I survived such places. And then I went to college. And then I'm done. So yeah, I was in private and charter all the way up until high school. Then my parents gave up on me and was like, well, she can survive in public school. And I did.
I was, in fact, so I went to private school for a while, and then I was homeschooled for the majority of the rest of my classes. And then the pastor at our church, his youngest went to a public school. And so when my mother was basically like, I can't deal with you anymore, you're going to public school next year. Because I started to become like a literal monster at home. And it was, I was being abused, but that wasn't a thought yet. So I was kind of being forced to go to school at that point, and it got Yeah, so the pastor's kid went to a school. They had a really good like theater program, so I wanted to go there. But it meant that I had to be driven because it was like an hour away from her house.
Ah.
But mom was just like, as long as I don't have to fucking teach you anymore, like, good fucking riddance.
Yeah,
So I went there. I made sort of a friend. We sat together at lunch, but honestly, she just fucking talked, and I just sat there.
yeah.
She was a little annoying. Not like annoying, but just like
Yeah.
not somebody I would casually be friends with, to be honest. Like, I don't even think we had each other's like phone numbers. And what's the name of the game? The name of the game is, I believe it's called Cleanup. Yeah, Cleaning Up is what it's called. It's a really good game. Highly recommend. I'm having a lot of fun with this. Hence the casual talking. So I went to a school, and to give you an idea of the culture of the school, it was in a very poor area. It had a very good arts department for being in a very poor area.
Cool.
But because of that, there was a lot of interesting characters. In general, you know, there was definitely a difference in classes of people who attended. Because the specific district, if you were like middle class, you were in the higher end of the area, so you didn't go to this particular school. So I was specifically at the school for low income. But I just really liked the theater department. Anyway, that didn't go very well. I did pretty okay in most of my classes. I struggled in, like, I did fine in English that year, but I really struggled because I was put in an AP of physics. And while I'm good with physics, one, AP class is yuck. Two, I guess that was around the time that we started to learn that, like, hey, you know, even though I had a 504, most teachers do not give a shit. And it started to get so bad that the teacher there would, like, accuse me of cheating because of how good my stuff was sometimes, and then how shitty it was the rest of the time. So I basically failed that class. It got really bad. And the kid who was supposed to be my friend, I started dating someone at the time. I believe that was my it was either first or second boyfriend at the time. And I brought him to church one day, and he stopped talking to me.
Oh, God.
So the person I had even gone there for wasn't even speaking to me anymore.
Oh, great.
So I did not fare so well there. That was kind of what prompted my first attempt. If that makes sense for context.
Yeah.
Because that's also around the time that shit started getting really bad with Dad. So it was a whole lot of just bullshit that was thrown at me all at once. And I had none of the social skills to handle any of it. So yeah. Went about as well as you might think. And by that, it didn't go well at all. And then the year after that, I went to the school that was actually within my district. For my senior year, and I feel so bad. There were so many kids there who were so nice, and they were very friendly, and, you know, my mother was a substitute, so I was like, I was the favorite teacher's kid. So there was a bit of that, but I I hated the attention. At that point, I didn't want to make any friends. I was so fucking done with people. Like, I just wanted to get through and get out alive because I had been so hurt the year before.
Yeah.
And that I didn't want to make friends, so I didn't. And that school had a really interesting counterbalance when it came to culture. Because, for context, the first school I went to, it being low income, meant there was a lot of issues with students showing up to the school with knives and guns. That happened pretty frequently. Which is not great.
No, I would assume not.
But, it is what it was. And there wasn't much that could be done from it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So you just grin your teeth and bear with it. But, did the best we could.
Yeah. I had a similar situation in high school, because I had to switch halfway through my high school year to a different high school because a lot of
it also
illegal
doesn't
stuff
sound
was
like, from what
happening.
it sounds like, they only wanted something to do with you because of your mom. Yeah, I think that did have a kind of a part in it. I think it was more of like a we're treating you well because we like your mom kind of situation. Which I guess definitely helped because I was a little shit at that point. But the culture there was so weird. And I don't talk about that time too much because I was not a great person then. I was still trying to figure out the world. This had been the first time I had been really introduced to anyone outside of the cult during my public years in high school. So, like, I really did not understand a lot of things. And one of the things I deeply didn't understand was LGBT. And any of the issues that occurred. But I think even looking back now, I'm so baffled by the shit that the LGBT kids were allowed to get away with at my school. Because they were genuinely abhorrent kids. Like, there was one kid who I broke a table on. Who was a trans individual because I was dealing... I don't want to give too much away because it's not my stuff. But I was dealing with some stuff with my sibling at the time, and so I had some context to how schools worked and what their laws were around, self-harmies. And because of that, I was so aware of the fact that this kid complaining in my classroom to the teacher about how there was, the principal was discriminating against them because they were trans... And then to have them say that they walked in the principal's office and threatened to kill themselves. But they didn't understand why they had to be held, they had to be held home. Because they threatened to offer themselves. Like, genuinely was deeply upsetting to me. And I broke a table on a kid. And then they were like, I'm gonna tattle on you. And then I was like, a try.
Try me.
Like, I was so angry about that. Another whole situation was I called a girl gay, and I actually had to deal with the other counselor, not even my counselor, because I had a specialized counselor because of the 504. But I actually had to deal with the other counselor. She tried to suspend me because I called a girl gay. And the context that you're probably missing from this is the girl was, in fact, gay. But one of the girls who overheard the conversation who reported me because I didn't call her friend a lesbian.
What the fuck? That's... okay.
And so when talking to the counselor, I used the F slur. Pretty heavily, because I was mad.
And it wasn't an unreasonable usage. I think even looking back, I'm like, yeah, it was just me being like, look, lady, like, this is the definition of what this word means. I don't know what you want from me. Like, if I have to call a girl a lesbian, does that mean I have to call a boy the F slur? And, and you can imagine I did in fact get in trouble for that. That I did get in trouble for, I'm not gonna lie. Past PC calling somebody gay only for present PC to look back in ironic awkwardness. It wasn't even that I was, like, incorrectly, like... It wasn't like I was being rude or mean, because the homophobia I exhibited was not the, like, gay people are bad. It was more of a you do you and I'll do me kind of issue.
Yeah.
Where I just didn't really want to talk about it or have anything to do with it, because it was bad.
It PC.
Buddy.
I have arrived at the kid's house, so
All right.
I have to go now.
Bye. See ya. I'll just keep chatting.
I love you.
I love you too.
Okay, bye.
I'll talk to you later.
I'll talk to you later too. Bye bye.
You better. Okay, bye. But yeah, no. Like, it was very strange. The culture in that school was just very weird. Not very normal. And that did not help my internalization of some of the homophobia I had. Because you see online, people talk about these awful things happening to them, and then I looked IRL and saw the LGBT people kind of around me not necessarily acting the best. And it gave me a very warped perception on what that meant. And yeah, it did not... It took a while to get there. It did not help that some of my first controversy on the internet had to do with someone being, quite frankly, ableist. Me calling them out, and their response was basically just like, well, I'm gay, so lol. That did not help. But I think at that point, I was around a lot better of people, though. I mean, that's kind of how me and Ness got close. Was he was kind of there to teach me. Look at how pretty that is. Which I really needed, to be honest. But it definitely, yeah, definitely looking back, I was like, God, I was such a little shit. So, and yeah, the high school experience definitely worked my perception on people, and that in turn made self-acceptance really hard. Ness was even more like Eleanor before getting the role. Oh, for sure. Ness was a very huge teacher for me, to be honest. Because I will admit that I did make a lot of jokes early on that were not great. And it did not help that I was told they were okay by a friend. And so therefore I just thought it was okay. I very blindly trusted that. And it's not that I shouldn't have. It's just I wish I had a better understanding of what I said looking back. Or what I was saying. Because it's definitely the kind of joke that, like, you make with your friend privately, not publicly. And that was realistically my issue. Is that I was pretty openly making those jokes publicly. And I, without realizing what I was saying, should not have said it without knowing. But again, it's one of those catch 2020s where there was really no way I could have known, but I wish I had. But that's neither here nor there. I'm glad to have the friend group I do, and I would not have them if it was not for certain events in my life anyway, so... What's the ghost for in this stage? I assume if I get touched by it, I get penalized. The top left says don't touch the ghost. So... I assume that's what it's for. Oop. Ooh. Okay. Ah! Oh! Oh my god! Ah! Ha! Ha! Should not have gotten away with that! Yikes! That was very, very close. Good thing is my vacuum is strong enough that I don't need to fucking parkour to get places. I can just kind of knock over the trash now. Ooh. So it's like Pac-Man, but with no power-ups. You could say that, yeah. Darkest dungeon moment. Dark Deception knockoff. There we go. I think this is going to be a weird thing to say, but I apologize. I remember you starting out YouTube about 7-ish years ago. I stopped watching after a while, but I'm happy you kept going. I did start about 7-ish years ago, didn't I? Well, I'm glad you found yourself back here. Yawn. I'm pretty happy I kept going, too. I stuck to it. Don't have a lot of the same people I started out with. I still got Kura, though. So I'm pretty hyped about that. But don't got a lot of the same people I started out with, but I'm better off for it. So why is this one not 5 stars? Who are you? Used to have a different username back then. I would frequent around sometimes. Well, I'm glad to see you again. Why do I not have full stars? I know it's because of you. But I don't see any grime to, like, warrant the usage of you. Kara. I love you, but I'll kick your butt. I don't know what's happening there. That level seems to be a bit bugged, so I'm gonna leave it. You. Get your butt up here. Come here. Get your butt up. Took a couple years before I fully started watching through everything because I bumped into the start of PPHH, which is much better. I bumped into the start of PPHH, which is a much better starting point. That is true. I think NNPH was a good first series where I was trying things, right? Like, I don't think it's a bad first try. And I think the storytelling for some of it's still pretty good, but like, man, it's gotten messy. It's gotten so messy, and I could have done and could still do much better now, which is kind of what CCCH is, to be honest. CCCH is like what I should have done. What I could have done. And did not do. So now I'm doing it again, but better. I'm only aware of NNPH and the other old FNAF series you did. What are the rest of them? So, FNAF is actually set to membership only because I'm going to be redoing that this next year. Because literally everyone in that cast is not a great person. So, whoopsies. Little bit of a whoopsies there. But I now have NNPH, which is still ongoing. I don't do it all every week or every day of the week like I used to. Now it's just once a week. I have PPHH, which is our showrunner, if you will. That's kind of like the main show here, although it's being slowly overtaken by CCCH, because God, I love that series so much. I found the channel by being recommended one of the first murder mysteries. Yeah, I'm not surprised on that. We have CCCH, which is the one I was talking about. That one's really fun. Those are pretty short episodes, so I'd recommend if you want to get back into watching stuff from me, that would be your show to go to. We have RRPH, which is a discontinued series, but it is still there. And can still be watched and enjoyed. We have ALWH, which is a Alice in Wonderland inspired one. That one I take breaks on pretty frequently because the writing is pretty heavily, but I am really proud of how that series is going. There's even, like, animations every now and then to it, so it is a pretty good series. I'd highly recommend the watch on that one. And then we have FSH, which was kind of my attempt at making a second NMPH, but it fell pretty hard. And so we're kind of trying to figure out what to do from there. LWH is getting spicy these days. It really is. I enjoy playing Cheshire. I think I do very well at being unhinged to the point of mistakably, what the hell are you saying? I don't know what happens to me with Cheshire, but I very much in love playing the nonsensical kitty cat. I feel like PPHH is still where someone should start to get the larger picture of the world building with the costumes and everything with the story puppets. I would agree. I think if you're really interested in the lore, PPHH is a good place to start because it is kind of the building blocks. Most base concepts that were built in NNPH have in some way manifested into PPHH at some point. So the important lore characters like Violet, like those are pretty heavily talked about in there. I feel like the problem with FSH was that it was overambitious in scale, while most of the appeal into your series are small groups of well-written characters. I think FSH became a problem because all of them had really well-written characters. Like it was FSH was supposed to focus on the humans. That was what the series was supposed to be. The animatronics were meant to be the extra, and the humans were meant to be the vocal point. That's why it's the you're better doing small groups of well-written characters. That was the point. The point was the main characters of that are the humans, and then like Felix, and Callie, and those were kind of your main characters. The issue came that the person who heavily helped me with that project started to show signs of abusiveness during that project. So there are characters and designs and stuff that I kind of hate because of who helped with them. There are rooms at that location I hate going into because that particular person made all of them. I remember there's a Discord server. Yes, there is a Discord server. If you make a new account, there is a age verification. You have to be your Discord account has to be over 6 months. And the reason for that is because I still deal with a lot of stalkers. Pretty aggressive stalkers, to be honest. Like. So if you do make a new account, you will have to wait a period of time before joining. Just as a note. That's a very strangely colored party hat. I'll be going back. I'm gonna take one to start. Go make one to start, and I'll wait before I forget. That'd be probably a good idea, yeah. But it's just like a safety precaution because of just how much stalking I've had to go through. At this point,
It's a lot.
Some are pretty egregious cases of it, too. Like, I'm kind of used to the idea that if I block a person, that they're still going to be able to see my posts and stuff. Don't get me wrong. I understand that. But, like, God. it got so bad recently. Somebody tried buying a character from me, and I was like, sure, buddy, I do trades for this particular character, so you can do art for it. And they made the art, and I recognized who the person's art was, and it was somebody who is not a great person. And it's just like, could you leave me alone? What are you doing here? You're crazy. People on the internet are fucking insane, dude. But I have a lot of pretty neat people, especially new cast. I have quite a lot of new cast, and I'm very happy with all of them. I'm gay now. If you were around for FNAF and NNPH, that's probably kind of a surprise. Hi, I'm queer now. Very. Turns out, not cis. Not cis, not straight. I was around for that announcement, yeah. Turns out, very not straight. Turns out, very not. I actually live with my boyfriend now. If you were around at that point, you might know when Plushie and Delilah were... I honestly could tell before, no offense. Okay, well... yeah, no, I'm not surprised. I was a theater rat, and no one told me that, let's be real, most theater people are gay, but, you know. That shell cracked real hard. Abruptly and really hard. Actually, it cracked because of the character that the PNG tuber is. This is Joey. Joey is a character that me and Ness have together. No theater kid is straight. Yeah. Yeah, I learned that. There we go. Jesus. This plant. No, actually, so Ness took on, Delilah and Plushie, after, and Ness, at the time was Katniss. Ness is actually my partner now, or one of, because I have two. And at some point we were chatting. Ness really likes superhero stuff. It's not really ever been my thing. But I remember Ness. Oh my god, yeah. He's mine. He's actually sleeping in the other room right now because we live together now, which has honestly been amazing. So much better for my mental health. If you want to know my other partner, that would be Silent. Silent was in VC actually earlier. Silent is the one who took up Springy. Silent used to be dating one of the other actors, but that changed. I remember Silent too. Yeah. Silent's actually going to be moving down here in June, a little bit before my birthday. So in a few months. Which honestly, if you look back at any of the streams between then and now, it probably shouldn't be too big of a surprise. I hit a point where I just went balls to the wall gay and just flirted a lot with Haru, and yeah, but this character in particular, this one's a shapeshifter, so when I decided, like, pronouns and gender and stuff, I decided that would make more sense that the character was probably fluid. Not that I was fluid, of course. Me? No, never. But it makes sense for a shapeshifter to maybe not have an original gender and just necessarily just be a shapeshifter. And suddenly one day I a mix-up happened with Ness where Ness called me a boy, and it made me a little happier than I thought it should have. And that was kind of when the egg started cracking pretty hard. And so that's fun. Yeah, so Joey is a shapeshifter. They are a villain. I'm a bad guy. Although I think Joey calls herself a villain, although she's probably more of an anti-hero, to be honest. Like, to be clear, she really probably isn't even a villain. And she has reality-bending, world-ending abilities. I should talk to Des about comics sometimes. I have a massive bookshelf with over... Oh my god, I bet he'd love to talk to you about comics. Oh my god! That almost hit the cat. I will say my personal favorite is Killer Be Killed by Ed Baker. Very dark book, but extremely good commentary on the nature of vigilante justice and mental illness. Ooh. Hello, Kibby. I am done. But, yeah, no, me and Ness and Silent are all partners. Oh, we also have Pi. Pi's a really good series. If you want a series of just friends kind of role-playing and bullshitting along the way, then that's a really good series. It's not serious. There's not really any kind of actual, like, story or anything. It's just a bunch of friends shooting the shit. I vaguely remember the start of Pi, but that's about it. I think it's definitely changed a lot since the start. It branched off into a second entire series. So there is like Pi, and then there's yeah, Pi is very different now. What are the two series? The old one is called something else. Because we basically reset the universe, except for a few characters. Because, man, I did not have a great friend group back then. So we kind of just reset the universe at that point. I actually dated one of the co-stars from that. But I am in a better place now and around better people. Yeah, so the current series is Pi the Party Hat Chronicles. And the old series is... Yeah, even then some people had to be removed from Pi too. Yeah. Unfortunately, it happens. But the best we can do is just get back up off our feet and say, fuck you, and keep going. Which is exactly what we've done. We've added quite a lot of casts. We have Flicker and Flare now, and SK, who are all amazing people. Goodness, I'm trying to think of who... We have Save. Save's awesome. Our newest members are Velocity, Luna, and Sin, and they've all been incredible. They're still getting the vibe for it. Velocity hasn't been able to be around. He's got some stuff happening, RL. But we're, like, figuring things out and stuff, and it's been really nice. So we've been working pretty hard, I'd say. Trying to make sure that we still bring the best quality content. And I think we definitely do. I've also been able to work in some other series now, which I wasn't able to do back then because of just how some of the shit that I went through at that point and like the isolation that helped, which was really nice. I would probably audition to work for the cast, but I'm super busy with graduating next year, and even over the summer I'm doing an internship. Yeah, it's one of those things where if you're busy, like, it is what it is, but yeah, if you're too busy, it definitely isn't something to audition for, because we do recordings like 4 times a week. Not that people show up to all 4 times a week recordings, some do. Realistically at this point, we record more 3 times a week. And those recordings can take anywhere between 2 hours to 4 hours. We try not to, but sometimes mistakes happen. I think there were some who are not there anymore but didn't leave or got kicked out for bad reasons. Yeah. We've had a few. We've mostly had people kicked out. It's not. It used to be pretty common that people left who were not great people, but now the biggest issue is keeping bad people out, to be honest. Definitely be available in a couple of years. The most consistent thing I've seen about work and the hours are open-ended. As long as you reach, well, hey, in a couple of years, you want to reach out and try stuff. We're always open for something, usually. Usually not building, though. That usually you have to be a prior cast member for that. That was a recent thing we had to do. Because I had issues with a friend. I started watching you when I was about 12 or 13. I remember sharing art and helping out in some places, but now I'm 19 with a job. That's strange for me to think about now. Oh, God. Oh. You're right, but oh. It's weird to think about just how different things are. Why am I still... Oh, there's a fire over there. Also not that great with building anyways. Lamau. There we go. Whee! Yippee! Woo! Oh wow, that lemonade is tart. Goodness. But it'll be great to have you around. It's always great to have old fans and stuff. So yeah, we still have some cast members who are still kicking around and hanging out, and we've got a lot of new ones who are honestly have been a blessing and have been amazing. We have a lot who used to be fans, which is kind of crazy. I think there's only like 2 cast members right now who were not fans prior. I feel like more of an ancient fan than old. Ugh. Who knows at this point? Okay, this one I gotta focus a little more on. I might be a little less responsive on chat for this. Just because I gotta be quick with it. So, it really is crazy just how far I've come and stuff. So, I pretty regularly stream now, which is something I did not do back then at all. Wait a minute, I heard the zombie noise. Where's the zombie? Like, I definitely did stream a bit back then, but I wouldn't have considered myself a streamer. I think even now I'm pretty, like, hesitant to call myself a streamer, because my main content is not streaming. It was once every 3 weeks back then. My goal for this year is to do 100 streams this year, which will probably be the most I've ever streamed in a year. I have outdated pictures from December on my bookshelf. It has easily doubled since then. I've read around 30 books a month. 100? No, 300. No, not 100. 3. Try 3. Close. No, 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 no. You're not leaving. No. Oh my goodness. It'll be funny in like 100 years from now, assuming YouTube still exists. There's someone in a museum at an old computer exhibit watching PC's content and instantly becoming a fan. Dude, I will be mind boggled if that is a thing. Like, the idea that my content could potentially be, like, studied for historical purposes is wild. But hey, if it does, then I've done my job. My main goal in all of this is to just, like, keep people entertained, man. That's the goal since day one. It's still the continued goal. I mean, I do this as a job. This is, like, my living now. I make, like, decent enough income off of this, thankfully. But you know, I've always said this before, and I'll say this again. I don't do any of this for the views. I don't do any of this for the popularity. That shit's cool and all, but I do it because, one, I want to give back to the community that, like, saved me when I was a teenager, and two, because I want to. I don't know, because I can. Yeah, it's an added bonus. It's a very nice added bonus, but it is definitely just an added bonus. I get people, I have a friend who I think I confuse when it comes to my content, because I have to remind them every now and then that I don't do my stuff for views, because I confuse them. They'll be like, you should play this game, it's really popular right now, and I'll be like, nah, I'm good, thanks. But you'll get a lot of views, and I don't want to play it. I don't know what you want from me, man. Oh, right. Yes. Make place less stinky. Right, yep. I was like, why isn't it completing? More often than not, the best content are those that aren't doing it for views, since the creator isn't trying to force it to be good. Pretty much, yeah. You've come so far. It's time for the final cleaning challenge. Okay. I'm gonna BRB real quick. To go run and use the bathroom, and when I come back, we'll finish the game. So, chat, you guys keep yourself entertained. BRB.
Yes. Goodness. Hello, I have returned. What the fuck are you talking about, chat? Chat, I left for like maybe not even 5 minutes. What are you doing? Chat, you're crazy. Guy ate a Bible. I don't know why PC is surprised. I'm more surprised that this is the conversation that occurred. Not that this is something that happened, because I'm not surprised on that. Just, how did we get here? You said to entertain ourselves. I didn't think you guys would go to book eating. I said entertain yourselves. I think you'd be like, oh, hasn't it been a good day? The weather's so nice. Not, there was a man who on death row ate a fucking Bible. I love you guys. I love you, chat. You guys are great. Uh-oh. Kalina! What the fuck? You have done oh so well. You spruced up so many places, brought us to life, made us fresh again. But we have a final ask, one final request. Will you help us? It's time to think bigger. Much bigger. What the fuck? Whoa, it looks like you grew a little taller. Well, we are dedicated to completing any request, no matter how big or small. This one seems a little different, but I'm sure you'll figure it out. Do what is best, and good luck. Disclaimer, Cleaner Court is not liable for any damages made to personal property or city. Oh my god. I do know there's an achievement on this level. Car backflipped into the bin. Oh, right, I actually have to click show. There's a pizza up there. I brought these buildings to life, and now they want me to murder everyone.
Best to civilization, says the feelings, and I have complied. Big messes require big solutions. Humanity is indeed a big mess. Nuclear reactor, a trash can? No, there's giant trash cans. Get rid of this nasty pollution. Somebody said the city needed to be cleaned up. And PC says, I'll do it, and then jumped into radioactive waste to grow into a cleaning kaiju. Yeah. That sounds about right. Looking for radioactive waste to clean up.
There we go. Kaiju cleaner is a go. Look at that. We're finally clean. The city has been liberated from all the dirt. Thank you, cleaner person. Look at you. It seems like yesterday you were a mere novice, barely a broom in your hand. And now you've mastered all the tools and brought so many spaces back to life. Amazing! Well, do not hesitate to revisit any of your old favorites. Oh, you also unlocked New Game Plus. Now that you have all the tools, you can go back and really deep clean everything. You can try earning all 100 stars, completing levels, upgrading all your tools to the max, and purchasing all the hats and skins. Your reward for working very well, more work. Isn't capitalism great? But there's no pressure. The game is yours now to play as you please, so enjoy. As for me, I will always be here if you need me. Oh, and if you would consider leading the Cleaner app a review, I'm sure the developers would greatly appreciate it. Anyway, that's all for now. Okay, thanks, bye. That's a lot of stars. I think I'm only need one more star. Hopefully this does not start me from the beginning. Thank God. Yeah, I'm only missing the apartment, and then I have all of everything. And I have all the hats. And I have all of the skins. Oh. I do not have all the skins. Okay, now I do. Oh. This. Finally, there's tar in places. What kind of party these people threw and how many participated? Also, definitely waiting on Kaiju cleanup. I think PC would enjoy that later this year. Wait a minute, what? You should totally send a link to that in the fan server. So I can keep an eye out on it. If that's an actual thing, I would be so down. Look at that. And that should give me my 5 stars.
Look at that. I've gotten everything. And I believe... Oh, that's not all the achievements. I'm still missing one. What am I missing? I see what I'm missing. Hopefully this takes me to the menu and not quit the game. That would be nice. Okay. Here should be my last achievement. Oh my god! It's a really fun detail. This is a very fun detail. So, you know what? I'm not going to skip the credits like I usually do in these kind of games. I'm actually going to play through this. This is fun. You can vacuum up the letters, but they don't count as trash. Oh my god. I can get bonus points, huh? Imagine having to do this without moving any of the letters. Oh god, yeah. You could, but yeah.
There we go. That's pretty neat. That's fun. This is such a fun game, honestly. This is so cool. And it's another game I got to 100% complete. I don't do that very often with games. There's a closed playtest that you can ask to be part of, though, so that might be cool. Might be fun to check out. But, anyways, guys, it is pretty late for me, so I'm probably going to try to get some sleep. Because it is kind of 8 a.m. And, you know, sleep is the thing I need. So, anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have an awesome day, and TTFN. Bye-bye!